I'm Healing Wolf from healingwolfcoaching.com, here to sail with you across the ocean of recovery. Let's breathe in, take a deep breath, filling your lungs, and then exhale. Today's topic is sometimes the passionate desire for sensations to go, whether it's anxiety or chronic pain or depression, that deep desire for them to go is enough to keep them around, to keep them with you. Because if you really want them to go, you're creating a resistance in unconscious mind, which creates the sense that something is wrong. We want to create a sense that something is right. So let's reverse that statement. If you really don't care if sensations are there, then they can fade away. That's where I want you to be. That's where I move my clients to a mindset of, hey, I don't care, whatever. If sensations are there, I don't care. And that's the way they disappear. If sensations are there, then I don't care. That's the way they disappear. If sensations are there, I don't care. That's the way they disappear. If sensations are there, I don't care. That's the way they disappear. I love it. I just came up with it on the fly. But the message is rooted in ancient philosophy, in the practice of meditation. If thoughts are there and you don't care, they float by, and you go deeper into a state of stillness and clarity. And so you embrace it to erase it, as they say. You allow it to disavow it. You let the sensations go. If you find yourself feeling really energized to have the sensations gone, then it can be useful to shift to something that's really interesting to you, that's moving you forward. You know it's moving you forward. So rather than focus on stomping out the sensations, could be like stomping on an anthill, you decide you're going to take off your shoes instead and walk on the beach. Like, how does that feel? That feels really different. So just be aware that that's a stage of the journey. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not doing anything. You're actually right where you need to be. You're moving through this. You're getting this concept. The concept is sinking in as you listen to me explain and talk about it, that the more you don't want the sensations, the more it fuels their continuation. The more you fight them, try to fix them, get frustrated with them, fear them, all the F's, then the more they hang out. And it's fine for them to hang out, because the next step will get you to a place where you're no longer concerned. And once you get there, then you move to the next stage. And there's stages you got to go through. You can't, in my mind, you can't really skip the stages, and you can only do it right, because for some people, it might be useful for them to hang out in that state of fixing for a while. I certainly did, for like a year, before you have a huge wake-up call and a revelation, and you're like, wow, I'm going the mind-body route. I'm done with these doctors and medications and whatever. And that really gave me the fuel, the energy to jump into not only new belief systems, but new practices of mind, new practices of completely reversing what I thought was the path. And instead of trying to take it easy and tiptoe into activities, I would just roar into activities. But it was almost like I needed to coil that spring. I needed to build up all that energy and reach that point, that bottoming process, and then I shot up like a spring, and that gave me a lot of energy. So also related to this is don't accept the gift of anyone who's telling you that if you're continuing to do something a certain way that it's going to stop your recovery or slow your recovery down, because that's assuming that you could actually change the course of your recovery. And in my mind, that course is already playing out. So if you're meant to accelerate your recovery, that's already factored in. That's going to happen. Even if you do spend some weeks or months or a year in a mindset of really wanting those sensations to go and getting really mad and sad and whatever, you just could be in that space for a while, and that's all right. Just be there and allow that to be an opportunity to work on your mindset and strengthen that mindset, build those mindset muscles. If you need help with any of this, visit healingwolfcoaching.com and sign up for a free consult call where we will strategize the next steps for your recovery. And I also have a newsletter and a free somatic meditation. I know this journey well, and I'm cheering you on. I know you can do it. I know you can get better. So keep at it. Go have a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are. Enjoy it.